Hello and welcome to episode 41 of Ryan and Rob in Wrexham, where today we play in the Champions League semi-final against Chelsea, a team that we have had a good record against this season. In fact, overall our record seems to be very good. Our previous 8 games, we have... Oh, this must be just for home games? Lots of draws and then 2 wins. So 2 wins, 6 draws in our last 8 home games against Chelsea. I don't know what our away record is, but hopefully we can get a win, because I suspect if we get a draw, we'll be in trouble for the second leg. But, certainly we're in a good position, and we're still doing well in the league table. We could conceivably qualify for Champions League football, and if we win in our next league game, we would go into second place. I think probably the title's too far away now. Although actually we do play Liverpool on the penultimate game of the season, so if we can get a good run in the league up till then, we have a chance. It's not going to be easy at all, and we also play United on the last day of the season. But if it's up a shootout between us and Liverpool, United might want to let us win, because no one wants to see Liverpool win the league. But we'll see. That's getting ahead of myself there. We've got quite a lot of time going still, so let's hope we can get a good result in this first leg against Chelsea, and then follow that up in the second leg to get us through to our first ever Champions League final, and at the first time of asking in the Champions League. It's pretty much the usual team for our first leg here against Chelsea. The only perhaps change that we have is Amstein coming in for Carrazza, but he's really our best centre-back now, so it kind of just means that he's developed beyond Carrazza this season, but they're still pretty close. Carrazza still has lots of things in his locker, and perhaps actually I'm kind of regretting Amstein already, because Carrazza's got better tackling, and I feel like having one good tackler and one faster player in defence is a good combination. But, this is the team I've put out. We're going to do it. It's going to be fine. Let's hope that we can get the result that we need in this first leg. It is the home leg, so it's not going to be easy to go through in this tie if we don't manage to get a good result here. A 1-0 win, I'd be okay with. Any win really is fine by me, particularly without away goals nowadays. It's not quite as terrible if you win 4-3. And the header from, I think it was Manole, or maybe Stanijevic actually, collected comfortably by Mendy. Drew Warburton slides past his man with ease, finds Danny Jones here, and we're in the lead. Simoes with the assist. That's a really good assist from Simoes. And Danny Jones made no mistake with the finish. He's given me something to think about, Danny Jones. He's been very good recently. And he is only on loan, along with Chris Jones as well. So it might we go from 2 Joneses to 0 by the end of this season, or for next season. But they've both done well. It's just the fees that they'd require are pretty humongous, and I'm not sure that they're the players I'd want to be spending those humongous fees on. I'd be happy to spend about 30 million on them, but they'd be fees of about 70 to 80 million. And Noé putting home, he is in the Dream 11. He's the only, apart from Warburton, the only regen in the Dream 11 of the Premier League at the moment. I know he came to Chelsea from Real Madrid for 32 million at a time that I did spot him, but obviously it was about 5 years ago, or 4 years ago, so I was far too low down to even consider signing someone of that level. Warburton a little backed into a corner there, but he does find a good cross, and Stanijevic over the bar. Probably should be getting that on target, to be honest, from there. It was unmarked, all the space in the world, and couldn't do anything with it. A bit disappointed with Yervolino recently. He's not really been involved as much as I'd like, and as much as he has been throughout much of the season. No doubt now he'll score a hat-trick and prove me wrong, but I wouldn't be complaining. And again, a header flashed over the bar. We just need to keep the headers down, really. We had quite a few of them so far, but they're all a bit low quality chances, I guess. Mason Mount with the corner. Breaks out to Havertz. I did think there might have been a handball or something there just by the way the camera panned, but thankfully not. Kante. Amstein into Allsop. Bazunu knocks it long. Can Yervolino get a header on it? He can. Danny Jones now. Samoyes. What a goal from Ricardo Samoyes! Well, the very first time I went to him and criticised his form, it didn't do anything. More recently, he's been very good though. Assist and a goal so far in the first leg of this Champions League semi-final from our Portuguese winger. Hopefully he can keep this form going through to the end of the season, because if he does, we've got a very good chance in both the league and the Champions League. Chris Jones now. Oh, just wide. Oh, that was so close. Yervolino. Inches away from putting us 3-1 up, and that would have been a really nice position to be in at this stage of the tie. Few tired legs now, so I think we'll get Stanijevic off. He can come off for, I guess, Ethan Galbraith. I think I said I guess. That's not ideal, but, you know, sometimes this happens. I'm not convinced by that. I think I might leave them as they are at the moment. Both players are playing well. But yeah, Heung-min Son, not in the finest of fettle in terms of his mentality. Hopefully Danny Jones can prove me right for not taking him off immediately. Great run. Oh, Yervolino. Good save from Mendy. And cleared out by the Chelsea defender. I think probably Yervolino can come off. No, that's not what I want to do. Yervolino can come off for Garnier. And Heung-min Son can come on for Danny Jones, maybe? No, actually, I think I'll do Samoyes off for Son. Get him on his stronger side. Keep Danny Jones's pace as a winger on the pitch. Obviously, Samoyes is not slow by any stretch, but I think it would be good to give the profiles where one's cutting inside and one's staying wide. Dodds, great tackle from Warburton. That's a phenomenal challenge from him. And now the substitutes are on the pitch. Let's get a bit of time wasting on because, you know, a 2-1 win. Not the greatest result we could have had, but pretty good. Solid. So let's hope we can see it out. Oh no, that's not good. Down to 10 men for the last bit. Let's get you there. Let's get Son back to help defend. You can go as an inverted winger. And let's hope we can see this out. And we can. Thankfully, Danny Jones getting injured hasn't cost us in the end there. Now, we pray that he's not out for too long because he was very good in that game. Has been very good recently. 6 to 8 days. Okay, we can cope with that. That's fine. He might struggle for the next leg, but, you know, he'll at least be available for most of the Premier League games that we have for the rest of the season. Here we go then. A place in the Champions League final at stake. And gone with pretty much the same 11. Danny Jones falls out for Javier Olmos, though, due to that injury, which is a bit of a shame. In the meantime, we had a 1-1 draw with Leicester, which we rescued at a late point through Garnier. It wasn't the greatest performance, but it was kind of, we did control the game on the whole. But thankfully managed to nick a goal back. And then it just seems that everyone around us is losing as well. So actually, City are now further behind us. They've got 4 points behind us with 3 games left. So we're in a pretty good place in the league to at least get top 4. We're not going to win the league at this point because Liverpool are, I think, too far ahead. Or they could theoretically fall back, but they'd have to lose every game, I think. So it seems they're the one team that haven't succumbed to the late season drop-off. But I think that's largely because they haven't played in the Champions League for a while. Oh my goodness, also, what are you doing? That was very dangerous. I'm not liking Amstein being nervous here. Didn't notice him being nervous beforehand, so I'm not sure what's happened that's caused him to be. But yeah, so Arsenal have been dropping points, City have been dropping points, lots and lots of losses in a row for the big teams, and we've not been in great form recently. Dearie me, Chelsea at bat level, Noé the one who scored, and we've been pretty terrible so far. Not really been at all at the races. Bit disappointing, really. I mean, as long as it stays like this, we still have a chance on penalties, but I don't really fancy another penalty shootout. Don't think my blood pressure can take it. But I'm going to say I'm not happy with the boys. Hopefully, Amstein will stay contented rather than nervous. To be fair, though, there's not been very many chances, so it's just the fact that they scored from theirs. Kante finds Arani, and he thankfully smashes it a mile over the bar, but pretty worrying that they're getting in behind through us like that. Not liking Olmos on the right hand side today, so we'll get him off for Lorenzo. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Fatigue starting to set in for a lot of the boys. Stanijevic, I guess, can come off for Leclerc. Oh, guys, come on. We can't be conceding goals like that. Yervolino's not been good, so we'll get him off for Garnier, and hopefully he'll get us back in it. Need a bit of, bit of fitness up front. Come on, lads, we need to get a goal. We need to get a goal. Looks like this might be the end of our Champions League dream. But there is a chance here. Who is it for? Chelsea building up here, though. Leclerc steps in. He's in behind. Yes! A terrible goal to score, but one that we needed. And we're back in it. Back on level pegging. Goodness me, that was absolutely dreadful from Chelsea. And might just give us a chance to get through to extra time. Uh-oh. Headed out by Simoes. Clovis. Finds Noé, but he was offside, and Bazunu was able to claim his shot anyway. Oh my goodness, Garnier, please. No! That was the chance, man. That was the chance. Oh, goodness me, we've got a bit of a choice here. Is Warburton meant to be on the pitch at the moment? Okay. Well, yeah, Simoes is absolutely dead on his feet, but Warburton is off the pitch entirely because of injury. Not exactly what you want when you've only got one substitute left. Unless we can nick a late winner, but it looks like it's going to be going to extra time. Chris Jones now throwing into Camavinga. Lorenzo back to Amstein. Needlessly dangerous, that. Let's get... Who should we get off? Oh, so Warburton seems to be okay. So I think we'll get Son on for Simoes, and hope that the fresh legs up front can do the job for us. Let's encourage the boys. Goodness me, this is nerve-wracking. Warburton finds Son. Garnier into Warburton, he's in behind. Can he find the right cross? Lorenzo! You beauty! What a time to get your first goal of the season in a Champions League semi-final. Goodness me. My heart can't cope. Chelsea with the throw in here. Chilwell. Not liking the progress he's making here. Kante, into Arani, but I think he might be offside, is he? Please be offside. He's at the back post. Yes, he's offside. Thank God. How close was it? Oh, it was pretty close, to be fair. I'm not entirely sure that the line was entirely correct from, I think it was probably Jones, his feet. Oh, God. Stop with the highlights. The added time against Milan had no highlights whatsoever. Dimitru. Chilwell. Oh, Manole, you've got to head that away better. Yes, good. Right, let's get some time wasting on, please. Lots and lots of time wasting would be lovely. Oh my God, we're so close. We've done it! We're in the Champions League final. Oh my goodness. Well done, lads. Looked like it was going to be us falling out in the Champions League semi-final. Then a terrible own goal caused by terrible play from Chelsea and good hustle from Leclerc, to be honest. Followed up by a 101st minute equaliser or winning goal, depending on how you like to look at it, from Alex Lorenzo, the substitute. And he qualified for the Club World Cup. When will that be? I see. It's over the summer. Wow, okay. And we're going to play Barcelona in the Champions League final. What's their squad look like? It's one of the youngest squads that seem to be around. Who's this guy? I haven't seen him before. Looks okay, nothing special. But yeah, Rasic is world class. He's a forward or winger. Murillo is probably the best right back on the game. That's not a that's a regen. Fati obviously amazing. Pedri obviously amazing. Who's he wanted by City? What's he look like on this game? Yes, very very good. And then Alex Murphy, Irishman from Ajax, who also looks similarly rather good. It's going to be a tough final, but I have faith. They don't actually have a second goalkeeper. And their goalkeeper looks okay, but not special. So let's hope that he turns out to be pretty rubbish. But well done to Chris Jones in that game. It was very, very promising. And yeah, I don't know how surely a final will be enough to take us up at least 4.5. We're at 4-star at the moment, so we have gone up through our performances in the Champions League this season. But if you have a look at it, this is a pretty promising season from the boys. Well done to them. We're 4 points clear with a game in hand. So if we win our next game in the league, we guarantee Champions League football. Then we have this Champions League final against Barcelona, who will probably be the toughest opponent we've had. I don't know how they compare to Liverpool, but you know, we are in a brilliant position, and it's entirely down to this squad of players who are absolutely exhausted, but well done to them. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me out. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day.